But before I do that, I just want to double check, now that I reloaded the game, that I can't use the mine. Nope, still won't let me. So, yeah, I'll just blow that droid and open the door that way. Call it good. So, remote camera system, security cargo hold. Boom. Yeah, he's in pieces now. And now I can use my security skill to open that. Computer spikes and a narrow band. All right. Alright, so I can access the hangar bay layout. Nope. Emergency commands. Computer. Oh, I freaking accidentally clicked on it. Opened blast door. Failure. Got that one to open though. Return to main functions. Access can now be referenced in the journal screen. Alright, cool. So I've got the map now. Ooh! Yep. Alright. Continuing on. Called the system log. Someone has sliced into the fuel depot containers, creating a phantom fuel leak, sealing off the area with force fields to contain the blast. Access remote cameras, fuel line sensors. You can't make it out. Maintenance level, that's where I was just at. Entrance to the droid maintenance area. Alright. Turn to the call up system log again. I was already on that. Open emergency hatch. Return to main console functions. Call up system log. Alright. As soon as I hit this, something's gonna happen. I remembered correctly. Ah. Man, not T3. That was my droid, man.
So is that stupid droid of yours gonna come through or not?
Give him a little bit more time.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
It looks like it, but it's strange it didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Maybe, but it's the only way out, and it's better I risk my life than yours.
You're either really brave or really crazy, or both.
I'd like to think
I'll
both.
try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Got it. See you soon.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Alright, let's check my inventory. Narrow band. I'll put that on. I don't have stealth field generator. I'll put on the energy shield, and I do have that fiber cutter still. I don't remember this place being open. It definitely was open though. Repair, scavenge the mining droid for spare components, computer, examine the unit's behavior, core. I'll go ahead and repair it. Oh. And disabling it just kills it. Scavenge. Alright. I won't let you guys bore you with all of this. Let me just go and look miscellaneous. Let's see, parts right here. Am I not getting parts out of this? Thought I was getting parts. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and go throughout the level and get all of these droids parts real fast. I'll be right back. Alright, I went throughout the entire level and I scavenged all these droids. There's even 2 of them hiding back behind here that I managed to... Or was there 2 or was there just 1? I could... Oh, the other one was right here. But yes, I did manage to go throughout the level and scavenge all of these droids, so I do have some parts now. But we will continue on our way. Yes.
What did you say? Your signal's crammed with static. There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
I'll be careful then. If you detect anything, signal me.
Will do. And be careful down there.
Ooh, uniform. Get that. Another Paragas mining shield on there. Safety harness, demolitions +1. I'll go ahead and put that one on there. Narrowband survey gear. Will saves +2. or awareness +1 and resistance against Sonic. Sonic grenades as well. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put on the survey gear and call that good.
Find the emergency supply.
Yes, and it looks like there some clothes in there.
The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. But there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
Sounds good. There's some kind of mining energy shield in this crate as well.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
Sounds useful. Got it. Let's go.
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Any advice on taking them out?
Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with a melee weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibro blade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
I'll do that. Anything else?
There's got to be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Sounds good. Alright, let's go. Ooh, broken droid. Get some components and some parts out of him. Damaged mining droid. Reactivate the droid. Oh. A friendly droid. Will now attack any enemies that come in range. 5 repair parts to send it off into patrol mode. Huh. Oh, there's a droid right there. Oh, wait, not critical strike. I need to do flurry. Alright. You gonna do anything, droid? Targeting scope Mark 1. Nice. Hello. Okay, there we go. Alright, taking out these guys like I'm taking out the trash. Getting rid of them pretty easily. just gonna see. Ooh, that's like poisonous gas. I'm gonna double check back here and make sure I wasn't forgetting anything.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against...
Understood.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. It makes them... If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the...
Understood. Battle stimulant, progress mining shield. All right. Easy. Hello? There we go. Get items. Any of you guys hiding anything? Alright. Let's do the level up. Do the same things. Double check. I did get finesse. Yes, dual strike. Stealth, security, demolitions, computer use, dueling. Toughness, conditioning. I'm actually gonna go with conditioning. This feat provides a +1 bonus to all saving throws, reflecting the character's excellent physical conditioning. Absolutely. +1 to all saving throws? Absolutely. Horsepower. Do you like force push or something? Or I might do energy resistance actually. Oh, I gained 2 force powers. I'll go ahead and get the speed then. Alright. That's what I'm talking
You're getting
about.
close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
I do have a shield, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Yeah, watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
Understood. Make sure it didn't drop anything. I don't think it did. Just trying to get a good look down there. You should. Back to my controller here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a long ways down. Yeah, let's not fall down there. That sounds like a terrible idea. That one didn't drop anything either. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I'm turning that effect off right now. Graphics, force speed effects, no. Thank you very much. All up droid command functions? Sure. Alright, how many spikes do I have? I have 1 spike. Raise the temperature in the tunnel supplying the droid's thermal sensors. That sounds like awesomeness. Yes, continue. Return to droid commands. Return to main functions. Access the fuel containment functions. Shut down the fuel containment fields. Access camera functions. Emergency hat saturation. Okay. Fuel depot. Unidentified holocord camera.
Everybody here? What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with him on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So he's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. He's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If he's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have him walking around here. I don't know what he'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Korda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Well, that is interesting. Interesting indeed. I don't have 3 spikes to unlock that, so sadly I will not be able to unlock the medical container right here. So I'm just gonna have to bash it and hope for the best. Alright. Now there's gonna be droids everywhere, but they cannot see me, so let me switch from controller back to keyboard and mouse because it's easier to move. How are you missing so much? Jeez, dude. You gonna drop anything? Come on, drop something. Oh, fine. Hello? Alright. I'm thinking we're getting there. Alright. Alright, one of these ways is the way forward that I don't necessarily want to go through yet. Oh, I skipped it.
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels. I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Oh, that's just a regular droid. Okay. Let me slide back this way and see what I was missing over here. Broken droid. Got some loot out of that. A mine that I won't be able to do anything with. Heavy mining laser. Nice. That's it, huh? And another droid. I'll take that. A little bit of loot. Won't let me do anything with it? Damn. Oh, wait a second. No, it won't let me. Damn. It'll be alright. Excuse me. I could just run past all these droids, but then I'd be missing out on all the experience. So I'm just going ahead and hitting all of them and getting all that XP anyway, so seems worth it to me. Not to mention all the beautiful crap these people are dropping. Alright, and I'm out.
Pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
It is a pleasure to see you alive, huh? How do you know me? I'm definitely not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
Why don't I remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
That is very oddly worded. Somehow drugged me into a stupor. Huh.
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Locked?
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
Sure, we can loop back around to that. What happened next?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what had attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Sound observation. What was the freighter that the Harbinger brought on board? Blah, I can talk.
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
And the Ebon Hawk came here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Unpleasantness? What are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
So what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough, what do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are you responsible for all this?
Defensive answer. Master, I am a protocol droid, not a well-crafted assassination droid of unrivaled sophistication. To have carried out the action actions that took place here would have required an unusual set of skills. It is highly unlikely I possess the knowledge of how to reprogram the memory cores of base worker-class droids into killing machines, let alone to terminate the organics at this facility, utilizing only Aerotech 500 series laser mining drills and explosives fashioned from proton missile cores.
Well, listen, there's been a lot of stuff happen. Maybe I'm just, a little spotty after I woke up from the cryo tank, but I am like 99% positive you're the one that did all this.
Admission. I cannot and will not attempt to change your mind, Master. I would urge you to consider that your Kotor tank treatments may have caused some disorientation.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Those Kolto tanks are definitely the problem. Did I say cryo a second ago? Anyway, those Kolto. I might have to hop back in it. I've got enough stuff going on in the head. I might need another dose.
Of course, Master.
Anyway, I will be going. Guys, I'm gonna call it here for this episode. I'll probably break this into 2 parts because I've been recording for an hour and a half now, and that seems like way too long of an episode. So I'm just gonna call it here, guys, and I will get back to it. See you guys on the next one.